William Saunders here, the co-founder of Print My ATM. Now I'm just here again today with another monthly performance report, okay? Now before we go ahead and jump into the number guys, let's go ahead and cover a few things, okay? Now for the most part we are doing quite a few updates for the month of August, okay? So we're going to be changing the site around, so the home site's going to be changed. Also, we are swapping memberships, okay? So the system that you guys are currently using, you're going to get a new URL link to switch over and start logging into that to access the student lounge. Another huge thing is that we are getting more into the paperwork as we're beginning to grow and expand the company. All right. So we need for you guys to start filling out a couple of the forms, non-disclosure, also the 1099s when we kind of issue those out and you guys get used to those. Um, Huge change. We are changing the pricings around. Okay. Let's see. We're also adding more to the course outline. So for you guys that are looking at the numbers, especially wondering how we're getting such great results, uh, a lot of it comes from basically the portfolio analysis. That is very huge. Okay, the number one thing you guys in actuality need is to have the proper mindset. And then once you kind of get things growing and going, you guys need to basically keep that consistent trend. Okay, in order to keep that consistent trend, you guys need to have a weekly feedback, okay, or at least a monthly feedback. All right, so for the most part we are adding portfolio analysis to all of the tuition levels. Okay, so make sure you guys stick with that and take advantage of that, because that's going to change your trading career so much better, you just have no idea. Okay, now let's go ahead and just cover the numbers that we currently went for the month of July. Keep in mind guys that once again the results that you see here is not typical results. These guys have put in some time, they've put in some work, including myself. They are following the process 100%. There is no guarantee that you will see any success within our PMA community. Okay, we just have to state that. You guys may come in and not do anything, or you may come in and follow everything and start to develop some results. But typically results depend on your trading strategy, depend on your risk management, and also depend on your account size. So keep that in mind when we're covering these numbers. Now, basically, we're going to go ahead and cover mines first. Okay, once again, that guys, these are long-term trades. These are not short-term trades. So, for the month of July, July the 2nd, during my first week, I had 3 losses. It was a total loss of like $13,500. Okay, it's perfectly fine. For the most part, I've had a losing day, even a losing week. I've never had a losing month. Okay, so anytime you guys get losses, if it's in a day or let's say within a week, don't mind about it. Okay, because your other weeks will balance out your portfolio. Now for the second week, I went ahead and got 41 wins and 9 losses. Okay, so that's when I started to really push the limits here. And with that being said, I just did a meeting with another trader, one of my colleagues, and they're already doing 100,000 per hour, 200,000 per hour, and everything like that. So I was like, let me go ahead and push the boundaries. And also I got some larger contracts. The most I'm on average managing is about 2 million a year. These contracts starting off 5 million, 15 million within a year. So I wanted to prove to myself that I'm also worthy of handling large amounts of money. So that's the main reason why I got in here on week 2 and started to take larger amounts of trades with my own account. Okay, so it started about, let's say, on the 9th, and then really I started to pick up during week 3. Okay, so as we can see on the 14th, did about 10,000, 15th, 17,000, and then the 16th they got really heavy. So I did 38 trades there, all wins, 133,000 profit that I've made in that day. The 17th I did 61 wins, one loss, 214,000, and then the 18th, 37 wins, 129,000. Now, keep in mind all these trades are at 5,000 a piece. Okay, so I learned a few things doing this. Okay, as far as generating six figures, let's say in a time frame, I think it was 30 minutes, 40 minutes, at most 45 minutes. As far as generating six figures in 45 minutes, it's nothing new from my previous process that I've been doing. I'm just taking large trades. But when you guys are working with a platform that limits you with a large amount of money, it becomes a little tricky. So I had to take 38 trades at 5,000 a piece. To place all those trades, it took me about 5 to 10 minutes on average, especially when I got around here. Now for the 18th, my goal was to do about 300,000. In order to do that, I had to place about 70 to 100 trades at let's see, 5,000 a piece. Okay, the market wouldn't allow me to do that, so I wound up only getting about 37 trades in. So that's why it's around 129,000 and setting my $300,000 goal that I was going for that hour. So I believe from the 16th until about the 21st, I wanted to turn the 187,000 I had in my account into $1 million. Okay, and the reason being is that I know it's possible to do 100 grand into a million within 6 months. I know that's possible. Even within 4 weeks, I knew it's pretty much possible. It just comes from hanging around with the guys that are already doing large numbers and stuff. So I say, let me see, let me go ahead and see if I can do it within basically 1 week. And I got pretty close, of actually just growing it within this 1 week. Even on the 21st, I only took, let's say, one trade. I actually sold this trade up on the 21st, but I wanted to get in, but the market just wasn't allowing me to. Even these 3 days here where I actually took some large trades and made some large profit, I've learned something. I've learned that not only is it possible to do 100,000 into, let's say, $1 million in 5 days, 5 trading days, but you would definitely need to do large trades. You would need to have a proper broker that can allow large trades, and also a couple other things that I'm basically going to be teaching my expert students. And of course, the advanced students are starting to learn more about how to leverage their money and take much larger trades as well. So with this being said, I went ahead and developed a couple of formulas just from week 3, developed a couple of formulas that my guys are going to be interested in using. So for the month of August, we should have 2 of our students that's almost done with their trading account that were documented that can actually be verified as six-figure traders. So those will be the guys that are willing to go public. Okay, so for the month of July, I've had 189 wins, 10 losses, a total profit of $597,144. Okay, so once again, the process was pretty much the same. I just took larger trades. I learned something working with the platform that I did. Now I know that it's actually easier to do the same thing I just did with a different platform because I can take larger trades. Okay, so let's move on. So for our intermediate students, guys, once again, as we stated before, our intermediate students are now doing portfolios 3 times a month. So they're no longer doing it just 1 time a month. Okay, so now we're going to start getting 3 portfolios for intermediate. So right here, which is funny because once I started taking all my trades and everything in that nature, I noticed that it started to inspire some of the students. Okay, so I see everyone getting inspired about what binary option is. They're getting inspired about the power that we have within the community and stuff. So that's always nice. So now we saw the intermediate students really pick up their accounts as well. Um, For the 14th, we didn't add any trades, and the reason being is that it was a bank holiday. I trade bank holidays. We have students that trade bank holidays. It's perfectly fine based on their own discretion. We do not review any trades for that because we don't want to inspire you guys to trade on bank holidays. So there's a couple things you need to know. Okay, and one thing about bank holidays, you need to be sure you have a certain amount of capital to leverage your money. Okay, so for portfolio 7, we can see that they have basically taken 258 wins with 82 losses, total profit of over $311,000, okay, for the month of July. So let's head over to the advanced students. All right, so the advanced students, they get 2 portfolios. Currently, right now, we're bumping it up to 4 portfolios for you guys. So that's basically 1 portfolio every single week. This is something that the expert students were doing, and this is why they are having amazing results. So now we really want you guys on advanced to just take advantage of getting that weekly portfolio and just growing your trading account, okay? So let's see, portfolio 11, advanced guys wind up doing 245 wins, 38 losses, total profit of a little over 424,000 for portfolio 11. For portfolio 12, they've done 293 wins, 28 losses, total profit of a little over 430,000. For the month of July, just 2 out of 4 portfolios that we gotten from them. Once again, these are just long term. These are not short term trades. They do take short term trades. For the month of July, they had 538 wins with 66 losses. Okay, so this is all of our student sets are collectively together. A total profit of a little over $855,000 of pure profit that they brought in. So when you guys actually take my winning trades, losing trades, my profit, you do the same thing for our intermediate students, okay, and then we do the same thing for our advanced students. You get our grand monthly total. Grand monthly total of July 2014, okay, we have 985 wins, 158 losses, total profit of $1,763,869. Okay, so this puts a big smile on my face when I say that number. Mainly because you guys know my goal is really to get it at 10 million a month as far as total profit, and then to go from 10 million a month, and then go ahead and do 100 million a month. Okay, and then really just test the limits with binary option alone, with PMA community, with just investing. Just really just test the limits of how many 6-figure earners we can produce and 7-figure earners. So we're already well up from what we started reporting last year. Okay, we started documenting all of the trades around October 2013. So just for those 3 months, we can see the stats here, a little over 753,000. So we're doing pretty great. We're above last year, and the reason being, most definitely, it comes from you guys are just doing amazing. You're staying focused, at least the ones that are actually staying focused. Remember, it's not about making a money, guys. It's about perfecting the process, okay? Getting that entry and exit as perfect as possible. And then from there, following risk management, okay? Once you guys do that, the money is going to come. It's going to pile up in your trading account. It's going to grow. It doesn't take much to turn 1,000 into 20,000, let's say, in 90 days. It really doesn't. Once you have learned the process, once you master the process. One of the questions I get the most in regards to PMA is, what's the best level to get in at? Okay, and in my opinion, don't play around with it, guys. If you guys have goals that you're trying to accomplish, you guys, if you have the capital, get in where you fit in. Okay, that's the best way that I can put it. I tell everyone it doesn't matter what level you get in at. More than likely, if you follow the layout, if you follow the guidelines, you're going to get some type of results. You know, so a person could come in, let's say, with $500, and they're on basic education. In 6 months they can have 3,000. Okay, same person could come in with novice with 500, and let's say 3 months they have 3,000. And intermediate could come in with 500, and let's say in 30 days they have 3,000. So it's really all about the education or the capital, because that's just how it works inside the investing world. Okay, you guys need to either have a large amount of education with a little bit of starting balance, and then you can make magic happen, or you guys need to have a large starting balance and a minimum of education in order to get, you know, some type of great results that you're looking for. All right, so once again, guys, I want to congratulate everyone that is moving forward with the success, everyone that's following the trade plans, everyone that's actually doing PMA assignments and quizzes, everyone that's submitting in their portfolio, because you guys are the main ones that are making these numbers here. Okay, so keep up the great work, guys. Remember, submit in all your portfolios on a weekly basis once we start to get them in. All right, so I wish everyone much success and happy trading.